Morning everyone, how you guys doing? I am in a Rolls Royce again. You would have seen, well actually I'm not sure if I'm going to put this video before the big birthday one or not, due to some music copyright issues and different things like that. But basically I've been spending quite a bit of time in Rolls Royces. Yesterday I spent the day in a Ghost, thanks to this guy, thanks to HRO and VIP Services and Rolls Royce London. There we go. So thanks to them for organizing all of this. So we are in a Wraith, which I'm sure you guys will be able to tell because you're car experts and you will have seen it, the small window back there. And I'm with Joe Achilles. He was a good friend of mine in London. You do a lot of driving around. You love cars, chauffeur. Love cars. You know, he basically told me, we planned this last night. We were talking with Joe and he said, listen, I've got this Alpina that I need to go pick up at Goodwood and I'm going to take the Wraith down. Do you want to come with? And I was just like, well, yeah.
I had to twist your arm.
Yeah, exactly.
And you had a few beers. So.
Yeah, exactly. I'd had a few beers and then Joe was like, let's do this. And then I said yes. We've been driving now for what, like an hour?
Yeah, hour and a half probably.
An hour and a half. And we are heading to Goodwood, with like the motor circuit pretty much.
Yeah, that's it.
Which is going to be good fun to pick up the Alpina, which I'll tell you more about that car later. But yeah, we are in the Wraith. And what I'm going to do now is cue the intro. I don't know why I say the instead of the at the moment. It's my slightly German side coming out. At Goodwood now, very short little montage for you there. It is a beautiful day and there seems to also be some Ferrari event. So we have just seen these, oh, look at that, V12 Vantage S.
Lovely colour. Yeah, we've just seen how many, what, about 6, 7 488s?
Yeah. We're just cruising in the Wraith. We're now just trying to locate where the Alpina is and I'm about to sneeze. We've come looking for an Alpina and we found a bunch of Ferraris. Seem to have found some BMWs. Quite a few of them. They like their white, don't they?
They do.
So the Alpina's here. It's an Alpina D4 diesel. So I know a bunch of you will be like, why diesel? But listen, let's go down to Goodwood to come pick up an Alpina. I was like, yeah, fine. So basically, I think it looks really nice. Obviously, we got M3s and M4s lined up there, so it's interesting seeing this. Front end's completely different. Joe was saying he actually prefers this, the way it looks, to the M4. I think I prefer the body of the M4, but I really like the wheels in the Alpina. Those sort of typical Alpina wheels with the Alpina sort of blue calipers and everything. It does look really rather lovely. And then inside, it's hello. Hello. It's basically just like a normal 4 Series, I think. There's not much going on. Around the back, we've got a little cheeky wing and then quad exhaust. So it will be cool to sort of experience this, and then there's a small possibility we're going to pick another one up tomorrow. I'm not sure. I know Joe is. I might hop along with him. We'll see if I've got some work to do. Depending on what's going on, we'll see if that happens. But yeah, all the cars are there. All the white BMWs. We've now got this. We're going to now take the Alpina and the Wraith and everything else up to somewhere. I don't know where it is, but anyway, somewhere where Joe has his BMW M2. In case you haven't noticed, he quite likes his BMWs because he's got a 135i as well, which is this one right there. That's his. Anyways, he's got an M2 on the way, so we thought we might as well go see it. He hasn't seen it yet, and it's at the dealership. So he wants to go see it, and then maybe we're going to drive it just around the parking lot. He can't pick it up until like the 15th or something of this month. Yeah, I think he's really excited to see his new car. I'm excited to see an M2. I haven't seen one yet. It's black, but we're gonna roll up with the Alpina and the Wraith to go see that. So exciting times ahead. We're gonna get back in the cars now. We've got a Mini, Jockey for Work, and an RS4 with us. Here's the Wraith. Boom, boom, boom. The chrome rims. Oh, just catching the boot opening. is such a nice car. They look so cool. I'm not sure if I'd have this or a Ghost. I mean, obviously, this isn't an issue I really have to deal with right now. But if I had the money, what would I do? I don't know, but I think I'd maybe get a Ghost just because having the back space and everything is so cool to be able to sit in the back with all that space. But this is very nice, and I do like the white with the white leather. I think it is a very nice sort of spec, and definitely those Starlight. That's an expensive option, but I definitely get that. That's sort of unique to Rolls Royce, and I feel like you'd have to do it. I have mixed feelings about the doors, however. Very cool that you can press a button and they close. Love that. That's the coolest feature. That they open this way around, it looks fantastic, but when you're opening it, imagine it so that a normal door you just sort of push it out, so it's quite natural, but with this one you sort of have to push and then pull, and it's just weird when you're pushing it out, and because they're so heavy obviously it's quite a lot of effort. So there's that. Then once you're in it, it is amazing to be able to just boom, press a button there and the door closes, and then you're in this world of luxury where everything just feels so sort of well finished, and it has this smell of sort of the top quality leather and the best stitching and all of that stuff, so it's fantastic.
2, 1, foot on the floor, go, go, go. That's not bad.
That is so quick. That is
650 horsepower Rolls, and the diesel Alpina absolutely kept us honest there, didn't it?
Yeah, same
I
sort of
think you just ate my Dustin.
Wow. Don't get too excited.
We've made it to Rolls. Ugh, I'm feeling quite tired. Oh god, I always forget the door. See, this is what I'm talking about. To open a normal door would be easy, but here it's sort of like a really weird angle to have to open the door. It's nice to get out of though. There's some nice cars here.
There are some nice. Look at that 16 reg. What's that? Purple?
Yeah, purple. Is that an M3 or an M4? M3.
Is it M3? Yeah.
M3. You guys can't sit. No, I'm joking. You can. There's a blue M3 there. That's very cool.
I'll collect all cabs, aren't they?
Yeah. And then this is the purple one. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's got the carbon ceramics as well. You excited to see your car?
I am, yeah. I'm kind of like steering away from it until I'm feeling a bit
Let me. You don't look.
Yeah,
I'm going to. It's
I
inside
feel like
there.
on a blind
I
date
can
or
see it. I can see it. It's right there. I want to get your reaction on camera though.
Yeah, I'm going to be pretty excited, I think.
Oh look, i8. Do you like the i8?
I do and I don't. You know, I think they're kind of cool, but I don't know if I'd want to have one.
Yeah,
They don't excite me, but I think they are beautiful bits of kit and technology. But yeah, I'm just going to walk in like backwards.
Walking backwards. Let's do it. Let's do it. You ready?
Trip over and,
Go, 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 go. Okay, turn around on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Okay, ready? Go now. There we go.
Oh, look at it. How muscular does it look?
It's a really nice spec. How do you feel?
Oh,
you happy?
I love it. Yeah, I just want to drive it.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I just want to nail it.
This is his first time in the car.
Oh yeah.
How does it feel? Look at this. You got blue stitching.
Lovely.
You got carbon everywhere.
Yeah.
There. Alcantara. Oh yes.
Yeah, it's nice. It feels very familiar to my M135, but special.
Yeah.
The dials, special, unique dials as well.
So cool.
Yeah.
I do really like the stitching and the carbon. Are probably my favourite bits. You got a little M logo there.
Yeah.
You got a decent amount of room in the back.
Yeah. A couple of Sebs in the back there.
A couple of Sebs, exactly. Nice paddles.
Yeah, lovely paddles.
I love the steering wheel. That's very cool.
It is, with the contrasting stitching.
Yeah.
And my buddy Will just pointed out the blue stitching. I wasn't sure what that was all about, but obviously the 1M had the orange stitching. Yeah. And the blue and the orange colours of the M. So
that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Excited.
Very nice. Very nice. Yes. That's aggressive sounding.
That is aggressive sounding, isn't it? I wasn't expecting that out of a standard exhaust. Yeah, it sounds awesome. Love it. Now on the outside, it looks so good out here.
Yeah.
Wow. It looks so angry. It's so like.
So lucky. It's unbelievable.
Well, here we are. And then with an M2, first one I've ever seen. I believe this is actually the first one in the country. Basically, it looks like smaller version of the M4. Very nice. I love the beefed up look of it. Let's get inside and explore what's going on in there. The driver's seat then. It's very, very similar. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember, I spent a fair amount of time in the M4 because we took it on the Where Shmee tour last year. And it's just very, very similar to that. It's like a baby M4, it really is. Same steering wheel, same paddles. Oh, they are nice feeling paddles. You know, some paddles feel like really plasticky. These are a proper metallic feeling to them. I really like this Alcantara and obviously all the carbon. I'm not sure if it's real carbon. I assume so, but it has a slightly odd feeling to it. But it does look very nice. You got this whole new iDrive system with like a million buttons down here, which is it's an updated version of the one that's in the Rolls, I believe. But I did quite like it in the Rolls. And you got this tracker pad. Here you got your sport and comfort settings. I imagine most people who get these are enthusiasts who would put in sport most of the time. Traction control off. That will be very, very fun, I'm sure. This has been the same gear shifter that's been in sort of M cars for a very, very long time. Cheeky bit of Alcantara there on the bottom of the handbrake. A little bit of interior storage space with an auxiliary and a USB. Lovely. This one has a Harman Kardon sound system, which I have not heard, so I can't tell you if it's good or not, but it certainly looks the part. I imagine it'll be very good. BMW are usually good at these things. The steering wheel feels lovely, really thick M-styled steering wheel with really nice feeling leather all around it. Shame that all of these parts here and up there aren't like Alcantara or leather or something like that, but I mean, that means that this car can still be at a a very, very expensive car, but not like an insane price. The seats are very grippy, I'll show you on this one, but they really pop out a lot right there. You can really tighten the seats up. So now I'm not a very big guy, but I am in here and I ain't going anywhere. Back there's not too much to see. There's enough space to put someone behind each of the seats. You could fit 4 adults in here. Little cubby thing right there. It's a fairly basic interior. There's not like an insane amount of buttons, and it's not like a Panamera or something like that where you could just play around with stuff for ages. Most of it is hosted in this iDrive system. When you look behind you, you've just got this really mean looking wheel arch right there, which looks pretty badass. And then a cheeky little i8 as well popping in there. The bonnet as well just looks quite meaty in front. So overall, it literally really feels like an M4. From what I've experienced with the M4s, it feels just so similar to that. So you're effectively getting an M4 for a very good price. I imagine these things also hold their value quite well because of the amount of people that really want them. So yes, very impressed with this car. I feel like I should try and get the keys and maybe start it up. So we're back in the car. I just thought I'd show you how you start it. You got your push start button there. Boom. And then it sounds incredible. You also got this button there is to switch off the stop start system in the car. So I'm just gonna leave the key there for now.
Yeah, cool.
Check out the meaty sound. It's like a proper, you hear that? It's not what I expected. I didn't think it would sound that good, but it's definitely like M4 levels of sound, which is very exciting. But anyways, Joe has to wait for like a week or something before he can actually pick this car up, but this was basically like the connection. He saw it, signed all the papers, we got to experience the car a bit. Exciting times. When he has it, I'm sure I'll do another video on it. But yeah, now it's time to get back in the Wraith and head over back to Rolls Royce, where we need to drop the Wraith off because we've had it for 2 days now.
Go.
Oh, GTO over there. That was cool.
That was cool.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it belongs to the dentist.
Dentist?
I think he's making too much money.
It says yourdentist.co.uk on the site. That is ridiculous.
Yeah,
here it is.
We're running about half an hour late.
Yeah.
So
It's been a stressful drive.
Yeah, it has been.
Okay, we're here. Rolls Royce Motor Cars, London. We dropped the Wraith off then. The Wraith. There we go. And we've come and they have 2 Dawns here, which is pretty incredible because there aren't many at all. And they look so nice. I'm holding my jacket here. But we actually saw a Dawn cross us, a black one, which apparently is part of the dealerships as well. Cross us on the motorway while we were coming down here, and we thought it looked amazing. But I love the spec on this one, the white with the red interior. is fantastic, and I think the lines of this car work well without the roof. There's a second one as well. So there's a very ballsy coloured Wraith. Yeah, Wraith. And then another Dawn with a pretty bright interior. But no, very, very glad we managed to see these. These have obviously just arrived. So yeah, good way to end the day. And then there's obviously the Phantom with the yellow interior and the gold logo on the front. So pretty incredible. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here probably. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Thanks, Joe, over there, for organizing today, basically. And congrats to him on seeing his M2. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Please remember to subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you soon. Cheers. Bye. I'm in pajamas wearing a woman's sunglasses with you driving me around in my car. If someone recognizes us right now, they'll be like, what the hell? I quite like being passenger.
Do you? What do you think of my driving skills?
You're a very good driver.
You feel safe?
I do feel safe. And also it means there's less traction control. I'm gonna be like drifting around my car.